What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. It's Wednesday. Welcome to another episode of Live with Lamar. Of course, you know what time it is. That means I got another special guest that's about to go live with me, and we're gonna talk all about her amazing career. First off, let's start by saying my guest tonight is Shana LaTrice. She is from the UK, and she has a beautiful, and I'm not even gassing, her voice is beautiful. She is super, super talented. I've been having her songs on repeat since, confirming that she would be a guest on my show. And from the aesthetics of her videos to just the sound to everything that she does, it has been pretty amazing. So she's gonna go live with me in just a few. So as soon as she gets in here, we'll go live. We're gonna talk about all her music. So if y'all haven't streamed it, make sure you go stream it on all streaming platforms now. Shana LaTrice, dope. But I hope everybody's been having a good week. It's Wednesday. It's my last day here or in LA for right now. Before I go visit Tampa for a little bit. I'm going out there to go handle some things. Got a wedding I got a host coming up next week. My Neo graduates with his master's from USF, so that's really huge. There's something else I'm going down there for. Oh, my boy Mark, he has his Pondu event in Orlando, so I got a busy 2 weeks going down to Florida. And although I really love the West Coast, I definitely do miss Florida. So shout out to Mark, shout out to LD, shout out to Lamar and her husband, because they all bringing me to Tampa. So we're gonna be lit. So if you're not on my close friends, you about to be missing out, because everything gonna be on there. I'm telling you, once I touch down, and I'm saying that now because I know me, probably once I actually get lit, it's probably gonna be a whole nother story, because I'm like, oh damn man, I can't handle this. But nah, it's gonna happen. I know it is. So tap in with me. My guest has joined. I see Shana LaTrice. So we're gonna get ready to join her into the live, and we're gonna get this interview started. Appreciate everybody that is joining. Appreciate y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Gang. That fuck is hot. Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
What's good? How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am good. It's almost the weekend, so that's always exciting.
Of course, hump day.
Yes, hump day. That little hump you got to get over before the weekend. You got any big plans for the weekend?
I actually don't, to be honest. It's going to be a chilled one.
You need it, huh?
You know what? I don't really go out much, I'm a homebody. A bit of a homebody.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you like to do besides going out? Do you have any favorite pastimes?
Have any favorite what, sorry?
Do you have any favorite pastimes or different activities you like to enjoy?
I don't think I've explored the States as much for that question yet.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to maybe explore it a bit more.
You have any places in the U.S. right now that you think you want to go visit? I mean, we got Miami, we got California, we got Washington, we got Atlanta, we got Texas. She's like, anywhere.
Yeah. I do like Atlanta, to be fair.
Dope.
Yeah, I like Atlanta. That's cool. I've been there once. I went for a music festival, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
I've been to LA once, but that was work. Everything was kind of around music, so I haven't actually been just to chill. You gotta recommend me somewhere.
I got plenty of places. I'm out here in LA now. LA is beautiful. Atlanta is amazing. Florida which is where I'm from. Beautiful state. You gotta come to Tampa. You gotta go to Orlando. You gotta go to Miami. So there's a lot of places. We'll get you a personal tour guide. We're gonna get you a tour guide.
Look at Michael said Philly. That's where
yeah, Philly is dope.
Yeah, I've never been there. So.
Me either. I don't think I'm ever gonna go.
Oh.
I'm messing with him. That's my boy. I'm messing with him. But you are from the UK, and you are a singer, you're a model, you do a lot of different things. So for those that don't know who Shana LaTrice is, please let them know.
So yeah, my name is Shana LaTrice. I am from the UK, and I'm an artist, songwriter. I do modeling, but at the moment I'm pushing my music career, and yeah, this is what I love to do.
how different has it been for you to be here in the US versus that in the UK? Like, how has that scene been like a difference for you? How have you been adjusting?
To be honest, I moved 2 years ago, so still fresh, but I always get asked this question like, what's the difference? What's the similarities? And it's like there's nothing that's the same other than we being human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we have similar things like we eat and we sleep and you know the general things, but how we maneuver like you know in life, it's just all completely different, you know. So yeah.
I like that, and as you mentioned, our lives have been very different. You know what I mean? Because the UK and then here is definitely different upbringings. And you were raised by your mother. Your mother raised you, and you've been from dancing to music. Was your mother into dancing or music or anything in the entertainment industry?
No,
Where
no.
did where did your inspiration come from to want to even jump into this?
Just my love for music, just from like literally a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you know, just, I don't know. I generally can't tell you that. I just know that it's just something I've always loved to do, um, ever since I can remember. So, yeah.
Did you do any like talent shows or anything while you were young, or sing in the church, or?
I did do a few talent shows, but it weren't when I was a kid. It was more when I was a teenager. Like
Yeah.
when I went to college, I went to do music at school. So obviously, you know, that involved a lot of shows and a lot of things that I needed to do in front of an audience to kind of like get good, you know, grades and stuff. So it was all part of like the curriculum and you know, so I had a lot of experience that way as well.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, no, like I've just started to really take it like seriously of the last 2 and some change years.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
But
pretty
I've been doing
impressive.
it my whole life, but it's just, it was a hobby. I just loved to do it. I didn't really care about the business and wanting to actually like be like an artist like that
Mm-hmm.
until again, like 2 and a bit years ago.
That is amazing, and I can't even tell you've only been doing this for 2 years. Like when I tell you I've been streaming your music and listening to it, like since we confirmed this interview, like I'm a fan, and my friends will tell you I'm not a softie. I listen to like some hard hitting music. So for your music, is it's very R&B, it's very soulful, and like I've been listening to it, which is like really crazy for me. But there was a time in your life to where modeling became the focus and music faded a little bit. Tell us a little bit about that. Why did that come about?
You know what it is? I just felt like there was a lot of competition that I just didn't want to compete with anymore, to be honest. I just felt like I didn't want to continue doing something where I didn't feel like I was being true to myself. I just
Mm-hmm.
felt like it's a very fabricated industry. It's built off just fakery and just BS. I'm not going to compete with girls that like just can afford to make themselves look perfect. I don't want to be perfect. That's why my song is like, I know I'm not perfect. Like I'm not trying to be. That's what makes me me. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think in my music, I could just accept all of me and as modeling, it's like I have this perception that I have to be like this, I have to look like this, I have to walk like this and talk like this and act like this. And it's just like, no, I didn't want to compete with it anymore. It was
Right.
just too much. So for me, that was like the breaking point, where I just felt like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
No, most definitely. And nowadays, we have social media, and to be transparent, over the weekend, I had I went down here, this social media, you see so much things. Everybody's comparing themselves. People are fake. People are showing this certain type of lifestyle, and it really, really can drain you. So what are some things that you personally do? Because I mean, knowing, everybody's out here being something that it may not be, are there different measures that you take to keep your mental state in shape?
What do I do daily or just?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just in general, yeah.
Um, you know what? I don't have like a routine, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
honest. I don't have a routine. I used to have a routine, but then I don't like routines, so it didn't last long. I hate routines. Doesn't matter what it is, I don't like routines. So it's like even if I'm dieting, it's like it's very short lived because I don't like routines. Like you know what I mean? So like now, I'm consistent in prayer and I just, I have mental checks. if I'm like, if I'm doing something or if I'm thinking a certain way and I start to realize, okay, why am I acting like this or why am I responding to this the way I've just have, then I have like a mental check, like instantly there and then. And
Yes.
then like I see it for what it is. I kind of like address it and I just keep it moving. Like that's that's kind of like the best way because I feel like because I really know myself, like I've gone through so many obstacles where I can generally say, like, no one can tell me about myself. And if you do, I already knew that anyway, kind of thing. So if I'm reacting to something that I, in a certain way that I wouldn't usually react to it, I literally address it there and then with myself, like, okay, where's that come from? Like, and then I'm trying to like, do you know what I mean? So that's kind of how I address things mentally. I just address it there and then, basically, and then keep it moving. Like, there's no point me, you know what I mean, getting all caught up in something for too long, and then next thing I know, it's another thing, and then another thing, and then another thing, and then it's just you may as well just deal with it there and then.
Yes. I'm a big, you just literally took the words out of my mouth. I tell people all the time, there's no point in stressing about things you can't control. Recognize it. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, let me make sure that doesn't happen again. And let's move forward because I have other things to worry about. I can't sit there and soak in it. So, like, that is huge. Like, I definitely commend you for that because I'm the same exact way.
Yeah, I think it's the best way to be.
Absolutely. And there you go, giving us a little bit of tone. I'm glad you did that because you're doing a music game and I'm not gonna make you sing on the spot, not yet. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna sing." Not yet. But you got back into the music game, and I noticed that you did a cover to Summer Walker's "Girls Need Love," which
That
was beautiful, and it was your own style to it. What made you choose to do that song out of any song you probably could have did?
so that was actually the first time of me telling everybody like I'm now doing music. So I wanted to choose a song that I just loved. And at that time when that song came out, it hadn't even blown yet. Like the song was very still like just bubbling on the surface. But I heard this song and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is the perfect song for me to let everybody know I am now doing music, like so they can just hear my vocals and just, like that was what all that was about. And literally, I weren't even gonna really release it as a single and do like the whole video thing. But then, like, I did like a little video snippet on Instagram, and like my comments and the likes and everything was like crazy. So I was like, okay, like they like it. Okay, you know what? Let me go in the studio. So obviously, I called my old producer from like back in the day. I didn't even realize like he was still doing it until I found him on Facebook. But I thought, let me just reach out to him. And I was like, you know what? I want to get back on this music thing, like seriously. And then, but I want to do a cover first. I want to do this cover, and I tagged him in the post. And he was like, "Yeah, man, like let's do it." So next thing I knew, went in the studio with him. We like haven't seen each other for like 5, maybe 6 years, like literally. So we had like a big catch up. Got in the studio booth, and it was like college all over again. Like it was like it was literally just like, oh my gosh. So recorded the song, and then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do a video.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. So like because obviously I've done modeling and I've got a lot of people who I know that are videographers and artists, and like I've done so many videos. So it was easy for me to just reach someone, say, look, I want to do a quick video to this, blah blah blah. And then bish bash boom, and then it just happened. So
That
yeah.
is amazing. Like you mentioned your videos are like pretty dope. Do you come up with the ideas and the creative behind your videos, or you have like a person you work with? Because I really love your videos. The aesthetics are amazing.
Thank you. Well, again, like, I've just always loved to just create. I've just always been like that. Like, I'm always just, whether it's drawing or just photography, I love taking photos as well. And I love being photographed. Like, so I'm always like, just looking at art or visualizing art. And like in my videos, I am very hands on when it comes to what I want, how I want it to look. I'm very hands-on on the costumes and like what I'm gonna put in it to make it look more alive. And I have conversations with my producer and who's also my videographer, so I have the best of both worlds. And we just go back and forth, and then he'll pitch in with some ideas. And it's kind of like a healthy balance, but it does have to, we got to start from something. So I would say initially, 9 times out of 10, it is, I do like kind of start off the concept, but I do have help along the way as far as like making it come more alive. And then we just shoot it.
I love it. No, they come out beautiful, and there's no better thing than doing things. You know what I mean? You know what you want. You know how it should look, and so you to have that opinion and hands on with your stuff, means it's gonna come out the way it should be the first time in the right way. So
You
that
know
is
what's crazy? Usually, when whatever we decide to do in the beginning, the end result,
it's different.
the end result is never like 100% the same. It actually comes out better, so I'm not mad.
I feel that is great. So you call yourself R&B's newest it girl. What does that mean to you to be R&B's newest it girl?
Like, I mean,
Wow.
I would just say I feel like I want to come into this industry with something fresh, something that people can feel that's a little bit different to what's already there, like out there now. So that's basically what that means, really. Just, the girl next door or whatever. That's me.
I like it. I mess with the vibe. No, it was dope. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we got Miss R&B's newest it girl and the thing. Like, they always need new. You need people. We need people like you for brothers like me that not listen to this good music. So it was good. So you're making me a softie. So you may someday look at see what I'm doing.
Yeah. What music do you normally listen to?
Good. Now you're interviewing me. So typically, I'm always listening to some type of rap and some type of hard hitting thing, whether it's Kodak Black or NBA YoungBoy or Young Jeezy or whatever. I like music that like thumps in my car. Like if it sounds good in my car, I'm listening to it. But like I said, I got my moments where I can be a little soft. I want to be a simp. You know what I mean? I want to be romantic or whatever. So your music puts me right in that field of where I need to be at.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So you have your project, and your project is recently just came out. Everything is changing, and let me tell you, that album is fire.
Thank you.
From Let It Flow to La 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 La. I love those songs. What helped you? What was the inspiration behind creating that album, creating that project?
So, I've answered this question so many times, but it literally was just a reflection of how I was feeling in real time. Like a lot of things was changing for me, around me. And I just wanted to put it in the music, really. I feel like I'm actually extending the album as we speak. So there's going to be a few more songs that I'm adding to it.
Dope.
But I just really wanted to express, what is changing. And I just felt like this phase that I'm entering in my life, and just, even just life itself, a lot of things is just, and was, and still is changing. So I just, I saw it for what it was, and I just felt like it was the right time to really speak about that, because it was very true and real.
Mm-hmm. Are there any songs, or this project has any hint, about your love life and about relationships and things of that nature? And I asked this because earlier today you posted on your story, is a person you like not claiming you, or do you like somebody not liking you back? I forgot how it was worded, but I seen it. What is that about?
You know what? Most of the quotes that I post have nothing to do with me.
Wow.
I tell you that literally, like a lot of the things that I post, I repost them. Like out of 10, I would say 4 times out of 10, it's relevant to me. But the other 6 ain't really relevant to me. I just post it because I like people to look into themselves and question what they got going on. And that's what I like to do in my music. Sometimes it's not really for me, it's for you. So, yeah, you know.
Wow. I see now. I was like, I felt that way before. I've had a crush, but she ain't like me back, and now I'm here.
Yeah, I think it definitely would have got a lot of people thinking, but for me, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
She said, I'm Gucci. I'm good over here. I'm getting used to out here. I'm not worried about no man. I respect it.
Well, you said it, not me.
Listen, you were thinking. I just put it out there in the universe.
Right.
That is great. So, are there any artists? So, like, who do you normally listen to? Like, outside of yourself, like, are there any artists that you are a really big fan of?
I like Sabrina Claudio. I love Summer Walker, Alex Isley, Daniel Caesar, her. They're like my current go-tos at the moment. Snow, Algira, hope I said that right. They're like my current go-tos at the moment. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, they're like my current like main go-tos. And I'm inspired by them because I feel like they're artists who are literally artists. Like they're not here to just entertain and just make, some noise. They're really true artists, and that's the kind of company I really want to be in. I'm really inspired by that and the things I've got to share, and just their whole vibe. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. So that's who I'm listening to right now.
If you had to pick any of those artists to drop a collab with right now, they said pull up to the studio tomorrow, who would it be? Only one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Can we
Only
get a
one.
collab? Like 3 people. I would say, I want to say Summer Walker, but then I want to say Sabrina Claudio. I would say Sabrina Claudio first.
Why is that?
Because I just think she's just so beautiful. If you guys don't know who Sabrina Claudio is, please check her out. She's just so beautiful inside and out, and I think she's just very laid back and chill. And I think she would be really easy just to make music with.
Mm-hmm. No, I believe I've listened to a couple of her tracks actually, and like she does have a very beautiful voice and aesthetics about her and vibe that's like unmatched. So like I definitely. So putting y'all two on a song together, hey Rocky, make that happen. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but make it happen. That is amazing. Wow. So like you're in the UK, I mean the US, you're a UK artist, and first off, UK have been like coming into the entertainment industry left and right and just dropping it. You know what I mean? From acting to music to whatever. What is the impact you want to be remembered for? With just being a UK artist here in the States.
Impact in the States or impact?
Honestly, in general.
For me, my biggest impact that I want to have is just having R&B be a household genre for the UK, because I don't think it ever has been, to be honest.
Wow. Yeah.
I just think it's been overlooked. We've had some great artists from the UK who have done R&B, but as a genre in whole, from what I can remember, maybe I'm too young, I don't know, but I've never known R&B to be like a dominant genre in the UK, and I really hope and inspired to be one of the people that makes a big change to that, and not just temporarily but forever.
Right.
Yeah, literally. So that's kind of like my main thing that I want to be remembered for doing. I changed the game.
Change the game. Do you think that R&B is still popping like in general even in the US? Because I always question about how R&B is not the same. Like the early 2000s R&B, I wouldn't say has been the same. It's kind of been a little bit different. So do you feel like in 2021 R&B is still real R&B?
Nah. Not really. I mean, I feel like there was a time a couple of years ago I would have definitely said hell no. But I do feel like real R&B artists are slowly coming through again. I do see it. I mean, I listen to music every day just to see what's out there, what's new. And I mean, I do hear true artists coming back. It's a matter of whether true artists are gonna get the light shined on them the way they should. That should be the real question, you know, and that's something that I don't know. Is it in our hands? I don't know. There's clearly a higher power that controls that. So I hope that they do shine light on real music. You know, as far as R&B goes again, I hope so. It
Nah,
needs.
definitely.
I think it's where people can really check in with themselves when you listen to real music, you know, and that's kind of what I want to, you know, be a part of. So
Yeah, that is a true and very real question because, like you said, like I always say that real talent tends not to get the attention that it deserves. You know what I mean? It's really what's trending and what's popular. With respect to those people that get to
yeah,
that level, but then, you know, good artists or good entertainers or good whoever get outshine, you know, and they don't really get the credit they deserve to really make a name for themselves. You know what I mean? Like an artist like you, and I don't come out here in a gas. You know what I mean? And all my friends tell me about any of my friends. If I like it, I love it. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. But your music is like that dope and that amazing to where I'm like, this girl needs to be like, you're gonna be on my playlist. Like that's the type of vibe we on. You know what I mean? And like that stuff is like meaningful, is like really, really tell the truth as where it is. So like you said, everybody needs that shine. That's the real question.
yeah, basically, yeah,
Wow.
100%.
So, so what's next for you? Like what are some projects that you're working on? I know you said you're doing an extension of your album. Anything else you got coming up in the works?
Well, I have a couple shows lined up,
Dope.
and we're looking to plan my first headline show in September. So I'm really looking forward to that. If it does happen, because you know, like anything can change. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, yeah. Of course, I'm extending my album. I'm working on 6 songs to add to the playlist, and just gonna then push that. And I'm already working on my second project, low
There
key,
we go.
low key, low key, low key.
There we go. That's the exclusive for y'all. We got it right there, right here live with Lamar. I love this.
Yeah.
So whenever this tour does happen, I need y'all to make sure, you know, this headline show happen. Make sure y'all let me know so I can try to pull up.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
pull up so we can meet in person. So y'all gotta let me know. So Rocky, this is your homework. So whenever there's time, let me know so I can get the backstage interview.
Yes.
I'll pull up for real. So let the people know how they can follow you, where they can stream your music, all of those lovely and beautiful things. Because you've been great, so I definitely want them to check out your music.
Definitely check me out at Shana LaTrice on all my platforms. Twitter, my name is Lashana, but if you just type in Shana LaTrice, it will still come up. And that's pretty much where it is. My website, www.lashanalatrice.net. Does need to be updated, but you know, we'll get there.
I love it.
In the next couple of days, I do have to, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing, collaborations, you know, just something that I'm really working towards getting done as well. So yeah.
There we go, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all follow my girl at Shana LaTrice. Check out her music. Like I'm really, really telling you, if you need some new music to listen to, this is the artist you want to check out. The music is bomb as hell. She's been an amazing guest. So definitely thank you for tuning in with me. I really appreciate you taking time out.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course, everybody, make sure you follow me at Lamar Robinson TV. If you're not following me for more exclusive interviews with amazing guests just like Lashana, and we'll be back next week with another exclusive interview on Live with Lamar. Everybody have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.